Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time. Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time.
Oh.
Everybody, it's the show.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's Goblin time.
Oh. Oh shit. Sorry.
He's sorry.
Guys, you're listening to the first episode of something. We all know how good that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Goblin time. This is the first episode. Guess what movie we watched? We're
No,
watching
hold on.
movies.
Should we explain what this podcast is to people who
We
are
can
listening?
explain it.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
explain
Hey,
it.
we're watching movies.
We're watching the scary movies.
The spookiest.
Only the
scariest.
scariest
So what-
ones.
What happened here? Let's give some backstory. Oh,
Say,
can you see?
Years ago, we did a bad radio show, and we did
In high school.
We talked about movies on it, and we were like, it'd be fun as if we did that again, but
9
but
years
as
later.
as adults.
Yes. And now that's what we're doing because God bless it, there's not enough movie podcasts out there, so we decided to start one of our own because we like horror movies.
And we
so-
have a lot to bring to the table.
And I haven't seen that many,
I
to be honest.
haven't either.
And I have.
and Joey has.
Joey's seen most of the horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so we came up with a giant list of movies that we just want to watch, and that's
Hell yeah.
so we're gonna watch them. And we started with our favorite, Everyone,
Yeah. It's all
Sorry.
downhill from here.
You're right. Let me play the intro again.
Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time. Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time.
Guys, welcome back. Welcome to our show. Let's start over.
First
Well,
episode of Goblin Time. Welcome.
do you guys
back.
know why we're called Goblin? Should we give an explanation on that?
Do we have an explanation?
No, we don't.
We
you
like
guys don't
yeah.
need to know.
We thought it sounded good.
goblins.
Yeah, it
are
sounds
fun.
cool.
Goblin.
So, who wants to start? Because we went over to my place and we watched Evil Dead.
I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected is sure to come calling for me.
It was the woods themselves. They're alive.
Evil Dead. They got up on the wrong side of the grave. Evil Dead from New Line Cinema.
The Evil,
Evil
Dead.
Dead.
Sorry, I always get it fucked up because I always assume like The Evil Dead would be like that's a very remakey kind of name.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they always do. Like the Batman.
yeah, exactly.
The Suicide Squad.
But this time it started out with the.
Started out the.
So, I wanted to start out with Evil Dead because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And so I just wanted to get it out of the way so the rest of the show wouldn't be as good.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was kind of the vibe I was going for.
Yeah, I was really happy that you decided to start with these though, because these get goofy as hell.
They do.
Even this one.
And my favorite part of horror movies, me personally, is the camp. I like a lot of like the like super serious ones too, like the like not much to laugh at horror movies. I like those,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but the camp ones are always my go-to, my favorite. Oh yeah.
And this one definitely is. I mean, in the first 10 minutes, we were all kind of chuckling a lot.
chuckling. Goofing,
Yeah.
Goblin.
And I mean, I love that this movie does such a good job of knowing what it's doing and being intentional with it.
Yes.
Like, that's great.
It has a very good setup of every time it's like are you familiar with Chekhov's gun?
No. I have
Okay.
no idea what that is.
I've held it.
Yeah. So it's this thing where it's like, oh yeah, in a story, if you see a gun in the first act, it'll be used by the third act. But in this case, it's if you see a bookshelf in the first act, Bruce Campbell is gonna go through it at some point.
Yeah.
He went through it for sure.
Multiple times. It was beautiful because Sam Raimi loves the Three Stooges.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that definitely
checks
checks out.
That's like his whole thing.
It felt like a horror Three Stooges movie too. It's very nyah, 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 nyah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're saying. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So what you doing over there?
Nothing important. Apparently.
It's trying so hard.
Nothing's working. Tim, is this right?
Yeah, I think it's right. Check it out.
There it is.
Ladies,
Terrifying.
gents, boys and girls, this is Goblin time. Okay. The first couple points I wanted to make about it that I remember from seeing it is that my biggest takeaway is that. So, do you know what the budget was for it? Was it low?
Extremely,
I should
yeah.
have looked it up. Before.
I can.
I don't trust Joey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
trust
shit
Joey
about.
either.
I don't know shit about fuck. I can tell you, yeah, it was extremely low because most of the people who were paying for it were also the people that were like in front of the camera.
Oh, okay.
That checks out.
Yeah, if you checked the credits, yeah,
I did see a lot of their names just kind of be recycled
it's like,
for
oh
everything.
shit, Bruce Campbell executive produced this. Wow, he catered. Wow.
That's awesome.
Also, one of the Coen brothers was an assistant editor.
John
on it.
Goodman.
Oh.
Yeah, John Goodman.
No,
The third Coen brother.
Oh.
So, despite its low budget and being like from the 80s and stuff like that, a lot of special effects have come a very long way. And there are parts where you can tell like what they were doing. Like you could very obviously tell that their hands, whenever they got possessed by demons, they were what can I say, gloves for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
one point, you could see like a finger poking through the glove. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Like when I saw that, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of dumb. But I think it holds up still. In my
Oh,
in my
yeah.
Oh,
opinion.
for sure. I think it's exactly that reason why it still holds up, because it's like very low budget. These people are obviously not great actors. It feels very grindhouse in a way, and that kind of adds to the unsettling atmosphere of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good,
it's
and
good.
that's all we'll talk about the movie from the rest of the podcast going forward.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about how it's good. This guy gets it.
That guy thought it was hilarious.
I mean,
Excuse me.
no.
So one of my
No.
absolute favorite parts of this movie is just how many ways there are to get into this house, but they only use the doors. The windows are so low to the ground and they're broken constantly, but they're like, if we just close the doors, we're going to be fine in
We
here.
close him.
Yeah, just close them. Not even lock them. Like if
Yeah.
we get that door back in the frame, we're safe.
Right up until the end where, they just kind of punch through it and
Yeah.
leave giant holes in it, which
That-
I really appreciated at the end when you're seeing the door without the arms through it anymore, and it's just got these big, like, very round holes.
To
Just
be honest, I think that was like the only bit of continuity I saw in terms of the movie.
Yeah, I was thinking about that actually. There's the shot. I think he's dragging his girlfriend out of the house for like the second or third time, where like their buddy's dead on the floor and he's dragging her out. and there's just like a whole bunch of shit on the ground, and I'm like, there's no way that they kept track of any of that. There's like there's a whole bunch of like books everywhere. It was probably definitely a nightmare to film. I know like the actual production of it was really hard because none of these people knew what the hell they were doing.
You can tell.
Yeah, people were getting hurt constantly.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah,
Not surprising.
a lot of it.
I saw a lot of them bleeding throughout the whole movie, so they
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
have gotten pretty hurt.
You'll see the further we go along in this series, Bruce Campbell has more and more scars on his face, and not all of them are makeup.
Damn.
That's fun.
But yeah, do you guys know about that whole relationship between Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi?
No,
not really.
Really.
So I don't know everything about it. I've read one of Bruce Campbell's autobiographies.
We'll call it a book.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. But so they were friends for all right.
Sorry about that.
I love how long it took for it to get to where you could really hear it going on.
Yeah. I mean,
That was awesome.
Oh fuck.
I'm not gonna rate this app right now.
Oh, you should.
Definitely should.
At least 3 stars.
Take a second.
Okay, one.
Okay. So they were friends since like high school or something, I think. And they were making, like shitty little horror shorts in the woods and all that. But the relationship that they had on set, I think, is really funny because you'll hear about it from a lot of other actors. And they're like, yeah, Sam Raimi was just beating the shit out of Bruce Campbell on set all the time. If he could find a way to hurt Bruce Campbell, he was going to. No, it sounds awful, but I think they just had that sort of friendship.
Yeah.
Because he didn't stop being in his movies. So
No,
I
not
have
at
to
all.
assume they were having fun together.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, this should go without saying that I love Sam Raimi, and I love most Sam Raimi movies I've seen. Actually, I think I've loved all of them, to be honest. I think he's one of my favorite directors. I like what he chooses to do.
Which one was in contention
For what?
for you maybe not liking it? You changed your
It's
answer
Spider-Man
there.
3.
Oh, I love Spider-Man.
I know
3.
that's the one, but it's like I thought about it for a second. And I was like, I was only told not to like it, and as a kid, I fucking loved it. And
Yeah.
I grow up, and I'm like, it's just camp. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's good.
That's all it is.
But this isn't the Spider-Man podcast.
No, sorry, I don't want to go off on a damn tangent.
No,
Oh,
I
damn
was-
it.
I had to stop myself. But yeah, no. So what all of his movies have you seen?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
That's my favorite Marvel movie. We saw that in theaters. Me and Tim did.
Yeah.
We saw it in theaters, and for a second, I was like, "Oh my god, I think I want to make a movie again."
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
That went away.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah, that went away.
I went to sleep that night, and then I was like, "Never mind."
All right, so
Yeah.
you got obviously the Spider-Mans and the Doctor Strange.
Mhm.
And how many Evil Deads have you seen?
I've seen all but I guess I didn't see the remake Evil Dead. I didn't see that, and I haven't seen Army of Darkness. But I've seen the other 3.
Those are good movies.
Yes. This is like one of the only movies on the list that we've all seen, I think.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
think
had
so.
seen it?
I've seen this one
Mhm.
When did that happen?
long time ago.
How long?
Years ago.
How long, Tim?
5 years ago.
How long?
Wow. I was kind of expecting you to have not seen this one.
Yeah. But I haven't seen any of the rest of them.
That's why I got really excited and wanted to watch the other ones, because I know, and I'm not going to say anything about.
You're gonna love Evil Dead 2.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see where we go from here.
Because it kind of ends in a way where it's like, well, you could do some more stuff. But
Yeah.
It kind of had an ending. But the lore of Evil Dead is like that's my bread. That's my bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my bread.
Evil bread.
twice.
The book makes me really uncomfortable looking at the outside of the book. I as gross as a lot of the rest of the movie is, just every time the book is on screen, I'm like, nah,
that
stop.
book, it gets better. That book looked like shit.
It does
in
look
this
shit.
movie.
Like
Yeah.
shit. The Necronomicon.
Yeah, which they don't even call it that
Nope.
in this movie.
They did not call it that
That's
at all.
interesting.
I'm
yeah.
wondering if it's like a rights thing, because I don't know. So
Let me
the
look it up.
Necronomicon, from what I understand, is a Lovecraft invention.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Gotcha.
yeah, so that was like a big thing in his stories. I don't know if that was something that he took from like an actual culture or something. All I know is that it is kind of a staple in a lot of his stories. So I'm wondering if maybe that's why they didn't say it
Yeah, that
in the
makes
first
sense.
one.
That does make sense. I would believe that.
Is Lovecraft the one that goes chicken jockey?
That's gonna age really
I know.
well.
I was just thinking about that. Like in a month from now, people are going to be like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
I'm getting this. I have no intention of ever seeing that movie or ever hearing anything about it, and I'm already so over it.
The Minecraft movie.
The Minecraft movie.
I
yeah.
love the memes I see where people are in theaters just screaming at it. Like that's what happened when we all saw The Room together. Like
Yeah.
there's like a whole cult following of people who will just like scream at the TV anytime they see it's not a TV. That's not what's up there. I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
no.
Big TV.
But I love that people are ironically going to see movies, because that means people are going to the theaters again, and I respect that.
Yeah.
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 Also, they should, in the spirit of ironically seeing movies, they should re-release Morbius for a third time.
Hell yeah.
A third time.
Yeah.
The second. Wait, they had a. When did that come out? I remember that came out.
During our show, it
during-
had
yeah, a
to.
couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, it did come out a couple times.
Come here.
Was that just you?
No,
That sounded
was
like you.
It did sound like you.
Come here. Come here.
You know what that? You know what that sound is called on there?
What's it
Can
called?
I guess?
Zombie call. Sorry, you can guess.
I was gonna say zombie call, but now I'm gonna change my
Okay,
answer.
Okay, yeah. Change it to
Come
here.
come here.
Come here.
So I'd like to ask,
And I'd like to
I'm sure you
answer.
probably can't tell me, why is there demon milk that comes out of them when you cut their heads off and stuff?
It looked
Just
fun.
just for fun.
Yeah.
I think it looked. I mean, it did look gross.
It
I'll give
was
them that.
yeah, very gross.
I don't know what it was supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be
Cum.
literally like demon juice.
It's
demon
really
jizz.
funny because it's like there's so much blood, and then it's also then there's just milk. Like
They'll cut off an arm, and then an arm will spew blood and milk.
Blood and milk. Yeah.
You know if that's what they used?
probably.
We should call Sam Raimi.
Yeah. Let me call up my boy. No,
Guys.
I don't have any connections.
What up,
I'll
Sammy?
I'll call up his brother. Hey Ted,
Ted Ray.
get
That's
your
the-
brother on the line.
That's the guy who kept getting kicked out of James Jonah James' office
Yeah.
in Spider.
That's the guy who was in one episode of Twin Peaks. Jesus Christ.
He got upset. You said Twin Peaks.
The stop motion corpses
Oh.
doing stuff was so cool.
That was adorable. I loved it.
yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Whatever
that
happened
was
to that?
awesome.
And you
Yeah,
know
I do
what?
want more of that.
They bring it back in the second one.
It reminded me a
Just-
lot, which I mean, I'm sure like this is all kind of around the same time, but it reminded me a lot of some of the Peter Gabriel music videos. Like there's a lot of crazy stop motion shit going on, and I love that. I love especially when you use stop motion with live action stuff. It's just so fun.
It is
Big
fun.
fan.
And I'm a big fan of body horror, as we'll probably find out through these
Yeah.
movies, that those are usually my favorite ones. I like movies that get me to fucking react
Yeah.
instead of just
Squirm
like watching them.
Go, ooh.
Yeah. This second time through the second watch through, I wasn't reacting as much. What was going on there? What I miss? I missed a little something.
I thought you would have heard it.
I didn't hear anything.
I don't know if I could hit that again.
No,
My
you
headphones
can't,
aren't
yeah.
even on. I think we might need to get rid of the soundboard. Next episode.
No, it's really good.
Okay.
So before we say anything else, though, I'd like to say something.
Is it our sponsor this week?
Yeah, our sponsor is. I'm gonna explain the plot of the movie for anyone who doesn't know. Just a quick little plot
should do that for
synopsis.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole
Plot
bunch of fellas and ladies are in Uncle Ben's car, and they go.
Oh, I don't know.
they go to a cabin in the woods, and then there's a fucking. Some guy was reading some like evil gibberish on a record player, and that summons some evil gibberish in the woods, and then it kills them all.
Yes.
And that's the it's extremely simple.
It is very
There's
simple.
not a lot going on there. Yeah.
There is one setting.
Yeah.
Besides them driving to the cabin, and then the rest is just the cabin
It's
and
road and
road
and house.
and house.
Yeah.
And it's really, I don't know, but the simplicity of it, I mean, you don't need anything else
Yeah.
for it to be. It just rely on the effects that you're using and how much effort you put into it.
Because, yeah, like I said, they had like no budget. So whatever little money they did have, I feel like they were able to use it in the right spots.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but my favorite shot of this personally is when they get to the bridge and it's like torn up and it's like in the shape of like a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Claw.
even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's-
thought that was super cool.
It's a lot more noticeable when they show it again in the second one, but I like how kind of rinky dinky it is. And it's like, yeah, that's probably where a lot of their money went to.
That is, yeah.
Because like that's a really cool set piece right there.
It's really cool. I was saying though, the first time I saw it, like, I was definitely more, I reacted more than I did this time. I think I was just like laughing and having a good time this time. But the first time I saw it, I was like, I wasn't expecting to be as moved by the gore and stuff as I was.
Yeah,
as in,
Yeah, it's rough.
It's
I mean,
oddly visceral.
it is.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's not good. It's not good. I know that's like all like makeup but it's still very well done.
Because there's like two shots that are kind of like the opposite of each other. Like one of them is definitely supposed to give you a very like strong reaction, and then the other one I don't think was supposed to, but they both felt powerful to me. One is obviously when she gets like the pencil in the ankle.
Yep.
Like that's one where
Yep.
you're like, oh shit. Ew.
And the way she digs it
Oh yeah, she's like-
around
yeah,
is like very, it doesn't look like an ankle
Yeah.
anymore. Now it just looks like leg pudding,
yeah,
Yeah.
She's really doing circles in that thing.
which is, yeah.
But then shot later is when Ash is like burying his girlfriend, and she comes out and starts like ripping at his leg, just like
Yeah.
clawing at it. Like it's not a great effect, but just the way that it's shot and how kind of nasty the whole film looks, it gets to me. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
E.
Gads. It's cool though. I'm such a big fan. I'll forever be a big fan.
Yeah.
And I'll never watch another movie ever again.
This is the last movie we're gonna watch.
This is the last one. This show is gonna turn into an episode, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I didn't even cut that one off. That one just knew it was.
That's
it was-
awesome.
It overstayed its welcome. Speaking of overstaying their welcome, go ahead.
That's one of my favorite things in horror movies, when there's just a random wolf howling, but that has nothing to do with the plot.
Yeah. We never see
Like,
the wolf.
Yeah.
We hear it like
Yeah.
4 times.
It's just like, all right, I guess there's a wolf hanging out also.
He doesn't know it's gonna come out in the second movie. Don't tell
Oh yeah.
I won't tell him.
I was just whispering it to you the whole time.
What?
Nothing. Man, Evil Dead. You guys got anything else?
No, there's nothing.
You want to just you want to do the second part of the show?
The second part?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's where it's called Evil Dead Trivia.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Evil Drivia.
Yeah, that's the second part of the show. We're gonna do it on every episode.
Oh, I'm excited. Who has procured the questions?
No one, but I'm about to.
He's
really
about
quick.
to.
You
And
want to fill us in, Tim?
Yeah.
You want to fill me up?
Yeah, I'll fill you in.
Here, let me play the. Sorry, guys. Let me just play the intro
Yeah.
again.
We need some filler.
Just play that intro. Yeah, go ahead. Are you texting someone? I think he's texting someone right now. He's probably texting Bruce Campbell.
Sorry, can we bump up all those text noises?
Yeah, hold on. Where is it at? This one? No, it's not.
Tim doesn't know how the show works.
This one. Jesus Christ. I knew. I knew.
I'm sorry.
I knew that was going to happen. My ears hurt. Now my ears hurt.
So that's a jump scare. We're
My
doing
hearing-
a horror
my hearing's
podcast. We got to
different
do
now.
some jump scares, you know?
He got us. He got us good.
I was literally just typing
Yeah, no, I
bullshit
know.
into the...
I could
Yeah,
tell.
we all knew.
So should I phrase them like questions, or should I just tell you something and then you reflect on it?
I'd like the question.
Phrase it like
please.
a question, yeah.
Okay. What is, at the end of Principal's shooting in Tennessee, the crew put together a little time capsule package and buried it inside the fireplace of the cabin
Yeah.
as a memento
Mhm.
of the production to whomever found it. The cabin has since been destroyed, and only the fireplace is still intact.
I did
Why?
know that. Because that was a bad cabin.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I did too. I liked the evil porch swing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that kept banging against the... All right, that was Evil Dead Trivia. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you all for
Yeah.
the trivia. You're welcome for the
the
answer to
trivia.
the trivia.
Sorry, I might have
I turned it down a little bit.
I might have stepped on your cat.
I did turn it down.
That was
I turned
the-
my cat down a
that
little
was-
bit.
Turn down, cat.
Turned down for cat.
Oh man.
Oh, meow.
Oh fuck, dude. All right, so what we decided we would do for this first episode is nothing. We decided that we wouldn't do anything, and we'd come up with it on the spot. So if
Yeah.
you guys got any more ideas for the rest of this show,
Go ahead and
for
write 'em.
engagement, you think we can get some engagement on this show,
Yeah.
Joey?
Absolutely.
Get engaged.
If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or otherwise, you could email us at goblintimepod@gmail.com.
Is that real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is real, and it's much better than I thought it was going to be, and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something you could remember. Goblin Time Pod at Gmail.
At Gmail.
Who's doing our social media?
I mean, I think I'm the only one who has the password.
Yeah,
to
Joey's
anything.
doing it, I
Yeah.
guess.
You're the only one who can do social media.
I'm
Yeah,
the
so go
only
ahead and
one.
email Joey.
Email. Oh my God, we never said our names.
No,
Yeah.
they know yours.
Welcome to the show. My name's Tim.
And
My
name's
name's
not.
Tim,
And I'm Goblin.
and that's Joey.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Right over there.
I'm Dalen.
Dalen, Joey,
Yeah.
Tim.
Okay, now cut
Plan.
this part out and put it at whatever part you want.
Put it in the
episode.
middle.
Put it in
Yeah.
the middle of the
We
episode.
could put it, but right in the middle, right in the crack of the theme song. Is
Something I think would be really important for us to do is
that Dracula?
Yeah.
rank this movie in comparison to the other movies that we've watched on this show.
That's true.
Yeah,
So-
throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
So,
so
this is
I
number
think-
one.
I think this
yeah.
one's number
I think-
one.
Mm,
I'm gonna put it at 5, but for Dalen it's number 1.
ooh. I'll give it 2.
Okay.
It's pretty up there.
Dude, I haven't seen any other movies. I don't know if you guys did, but I don't know how you put it at 5. I haven't seen another movie. I don't understand.
We've watched 100 movies on the show.
This is the first episode.
To you. Why is that man in changed?
Why is that man changed?
So we should probably do like a.
Change.
What if we do like what if we do like
I liked Joey's favorite shot in the film.
yeah, we got a Joey's
I
favorite
wasn't-
shot.
Oh man, I should have set up some shots.
I'm gonna do an overall rating. I'm gonna give it the overall. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 5. Sorry, 5 jack-o'-lanterns.
Okay.
5 Necronomicon lanterns
Yeah.
out of 5.
I'll give it.
Jack
I'll give
and
It's a
it-
Nomicon.
perfect movie.
I'll give it 8 Kandarian daggers out of 10.
I'm gonna give it 1 pencil in the leg out of 0.
Man, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that rating is, but I like it a lot.
Would you like to find out?
So I'm gonna make a list right now. Of
He's
them.
making a list.
Mine.
While he makes a list,
We're gonna check it twice.
we're gonna yeah.
So far, Evil Dead. So
Got
no,
it.
sorry, The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
God damn it,
God
Dalen.
damn it,
The
Dalen.
Evil Dead.
That's why this show's called The Goblin Time instead of Goblin Time, right?
Instead of
Yeah.
God damn it, Dalen.
I'll be honest, I got nothing left to say on the show. Do you guys want to call it a show?
We
for
can
now?
Call it a show.
We can wrap her early.
Oh, was this early? Well, I
I
didn't
don't know.
how long
I don't know how long
we were
it's supposed to
go.
be.
How long have we been going?
49
No,
minutes.
that's not true. I'm looking right at it.
33 and a half minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, so we did it. We did the show.
We did it.
I just
hey.
meant I was out.
Everybody,
You guys
here's come back in 2 weeks, and the show will be about another movie.
That's right. We should probably say it's bi-weekly. Oh,
Yeah.
and also we should probably mention on each episode what we're gonna watch next week.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what I want to happen eventually
Okay.
is I have the list, right, that I can
Yes.
randomize, and I think I'll just like randomize it and pick one at the end of every episode.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, though, for the next couple episodes at least, we're gonna keep rolling on this Evil Dead train.
All you guys need to know is that next episode
Is Evil Dead 2.
is Evil
Yeah,
Dead 2.
Tune in next time. We're gonna watch Evil Dead
Tweevil
2,
And
Dead by Dawn.
That's the episode I'm gonna cut off Joey's toes, and you're gonna wonder why we're doing that on a podcast.
And
You're gonna
if
be like, "What's that sound? I can't see anything."
And it's gonna sound a little something like this. Goblin time.
Goblin time.
thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Goblin time.
Oh,